All right, armed with a screwdriver in my hand and a song in my heart, I'm going to try to do the impossible and figure out why I can't start this from the cab. So that's what we're going to work on right after this. Welcome back. If you haven't seen my videos before, I'm Rusty Oliver Man, 55 EB John Deere combine. We recently got it driving and we're still plagued with the problem. For whatever reason, it will not run from the cab. I cannot control anything, none of the gauges work. So we're gonna climb up here and start back here and see if we can find any evidence of anything happened. And there went my screwdriver. So now all I've got is the song in my heart, but hopefully we don't need that right now. Okay, well, our battery is good enough to test everything, I would say, but we will double check here. We have test light there. I would assume, based on my limited brain power, that this yellow wire is the feller. And I would also bet, see, I was hoping that that little circuit breaker thing was no good. But it appears to be, we have power on both sides of the yellow. That's what I'm saying. I don't know, I would assume we would have hot all the time here, because that black wire goes over there. So with that being said, it's not the circuit breaker, which means that we're going to have to go to the cab end and see. But like I said before, I'm pretty well, I'm kind of locked into the fact that maybe it's in that connector down there, because otherwise, why would everything quit working, you know? I might be wrong on that, but yeah. This is also very not easy to climb up on this ladder for me, so it would be real handy to not have to do this anymore. So they put this right in your gut when you're trying to get up here. Now, our next adventure would be over there. Nice of them to give you a service rod because they knew you'd be working on this a lot. All right, we've got a purple wire and the yellow wire in that bundle. So I pull this apart. Let's see if I can get that to light up. I'm not exactly sure how or where I'm going to get the ground from over here, but we'll figure that out. Don't worry. I'm only half as dumb as I look. Okay, I'm going to hope that it lights up here, which it doesn't, but that's probably more than likely our ground issue right now. So let me see if I can find us a ground that actually does ground things. Where could I go that wasn't rusty? Okay, there. Whoa, come on, stay on. All right, so we got power to there. Now, if I plug these two together, do I have power still here? Yes, I do. All right. Would really be nice if that was better together now, but come back and revisit that later. And yeah. All right, so not in that connector, I don't believe. So now we're gonna go up to the cab, because I don't see any physical evidence that that wire is broken between that plug and under the cab, but we can double check. Oh, cows, I hear you out there. You see me, so you're gonna start mooing away. All right. Now see, everything here is still bundled up very nicely. And I just don't think that our trouble is broken wires. So into the cab we go. Oh, this is gonna be no fun, I'm telling you, because there is no good way to get this apart, I don't think. I'm sure that it's not just these 4 screws. I'm sure that it's gonna be more complicated than that, is it not? We can try it. They just did not give you a very good ability to service this in any way, shape, or form. Oh my goodness, I can't believe that just happened. Will this one come loose like that too? I doubt it. Looks to me like somebody's been in there before. Oh my goodness. So maybe Grandpa had this problem too, and he just doesn't remember. I suppose that's possible. Now, where could I put these that I could lose them? Well, there's a ledge above the window. Let's put them in there. Ooh, ooh! I got a gauge to twitch. Maybe my key switch is just crowded over. Ooh, there I got the engine oil gauge to twitch. I think my trouble's in the switch. Not that position. Huh. Interesting. I'd still like to get in there if I could. But it is definitely the switch problem. That position does nothing. That's the accessory position. Why would the first position do nothing? That's quite odd. Alright, well, let's continue on our journey here. I'm not saying that this is the right way, but I guess I gotta stand out. See if we can break this one loose too. We don't even know that this is gonna get us where we need to go. Is it? Okay, how are you made? Are you made as one? Yes, you are. the whole panel is made as one. That's what I was afraid of. So that means we gotta keep going. We gotta keep going. Sure. There is 1, 2, 3, 4 more screws, which is it gonna work? I don't know. Did not work on that one. Okay, well now we're not doing so well with this trick. Can I grip the head of this screw? Maybe if I have it set just right. Or not. Somebody's definitely been in here. I can see now. And I can see also why we're having issues, because it's not very good. So let me get a vice grip and see also if I can get maybe a better screwdriver or a longer screwdriver, something I can put some weight on, try to get those screws loose, that I can lift this panel up, because it's been butt connectored up, if you see that. So either there were wire connection problems, or fire happened, or something. And so yeah, we're gonna have to do something. So let me go get some more supplies. Maybe I can find that impact driver thing, or at least find a better, you know, screwdriver that I can. I've got some that fit in a ratchet. That might be what I go after. So yeah. Okay, well I had like 40% success of bringing everything I need. I just can never seem to get it all in one trip. But I found some new ring terminals, but I didn't find a wire pliers. I thought I'll just bring that, and then we can, you know, get the whole shebang taken care of in one trip up and down the ladder, but that ain't gonna happen. See, this is not good. There. Also, we need to fix our ladder. I don't know if I'm just gonna swap it with the other one or what, but every time I go up and down, I feel like death or serious injury may result, so I need to do something. Maybe even need to rub some of these screws out of the other one, because this one don't look too great, does it? It also apparently is forever long. I see some well, just a minute and I'll show you here. But let's see here. I see some previous evidence laying on the floor of something that's taken place. There's another key switch. So I'm wondering if this wasn't a common problem. And we've done this more than once. Actually, that would explain what's happening here, because this key switch has screw terminals and the other one had spades. So I bet the other one was the original, and when it went bad, somebody, whether it be Dad or Grandpa, switched it to this, and maybe this one has given up the ghost, and or the wiring job was not the greatest and it has given up the ghost. That is possible. Maybe. Well, that one's playing keep away from my intelligence, so As is that one. Okay. This is terrible. There's no way to work in here. I don't even really want to look and see what all fell. Okay, that one. We're gonna get some better screws or different screws or something, because I ain't having this. Bolts with with washers on them would be better, maybe. Although those are under serrated on the head for, you know, niceness sake. Gear shift is in the way, actually. Alright. Last one. Is it gonna go? Come on, baby doll. Go. Come on, I'm trying to love you. Why don't you play nice to me? There! Was that so hard? Apparently so. Looking, now my ADD is kicking in again. I can see the carburetor moving from. Trying to decide. Well, we'll decide that after a while. I know I bent on that throttle a little bit before it was loose all the way. And so what I'm debating in my head right now is whether that is needing to be bent differently, so that, like, you know, if a guy bent it back farther, if he could go back farther this way, and that would fix our not fast enough problem. I can see the carburetor from in here because I still have that panel off. And amazingly enough, I also see that I left all those little bolts lay on there and they're still there, so that's pretty impressive. What did I drop? Hammer. Now, can we get this lifted up a little? Or is there going to be more stuff and things that are holding it? I'm not sure. What else would be holding it? Oh, the tachometer cable, which was working, so we don't want to go wild, which is fine because I got it here. Wasp nest. Okay, access has been granted. And I think that a guy should probably just buy a new key switch, because that still looks awfully rusty. Also, a guy should look at the wiring diagram and figure everything out. I think this is like a high and low headlight dimmer, just like on your pickup truck. So, you know, we got this condenser here, which I'm sure was for radio suppression, so that your radio would play. Because you see, we have a radio, right? Yeah, no. So, I don't know, but I need to look up and see if I got a better wiring diagram, and perhaps get a key switch that will play ball. See, like, here's our main power wire, and it is not the right size ring terminal. He didn't have the right size thing, I guess. But I get nothing. I should be getting lights lit up, which I'm not getting. Of course, they could be burned out by now. That's possible. But that's the kind of stuff I wanna get lined out whilst we have this apart, because it ain't doing nobody any good like that. And then probably maybe also set ourselves up for some headlights, which it has never had, because if we ever get to that point, I would like it to be complete like it never was. So that would be my next guess. Now for fun, will this run? No. So yeah, but we do have 2 gauges that now work, which is more than what we had before, and it's all because of the key switch. So yeah, I will look up a new key switch and this wiring diagram and see if we can't make her go the way it's supposed to be, because I think that inside of that switch is probably corroded, and plus it wasn't wired up just the cleanest. I think there's corrosion in the ends of there. We can cut that off and start again. So I'll see what's available, and we'll make that happen. I'm sure if he replaced that, he got the switch from John Deere, so that's what they would have sold him, which I know is a thing, because when I replaced the 2020 switch, they also did the same thing. They switched the style, so you didn't have much choice of what to do. So yeah, but progress is being made. Yeah, I would say we got her licked. We just don't have, I don't know why our generator light doesn't come on right away. It should come on also with this. Although it might be burned out by now, you know. I don't know. It's probably been on so long in its life that who knows. So, but I'm happy that we got gauge movement. So that solved a lot of our troubles right there. All right, so one more thing we're gonna do. See what it takes to get the ladder off the other one. And I hate to do this because the cows are all laying down so nicely right out here around the thing, and this is probably going to upset their life. Maybe since we are also black in color, we can quietly sneak out here. See, look at them, they don't even know. We're another cow. Moo, moo, we're a cow. It's working. They don't even know. Secret. We're just a strange looking cow with wheels. That's nice. I like it when they're calm and not causing problems. Stay. All right. So we need not just the ladder, but that brace right there got bent up on the other one. And that's probably part of what our issue is. But yeah. Ooh, look at that. Look at the wear there. That used to be a 3/8 hole, I bet you. We'll have to investigate that. It looks like it had a bushing in it. At one time, but it's still way wore out. I mean, good grief. Okay. How hard will this be? There's 2 bolts up here and 1 bolt down there. So, let's see if we can see what we're doing. Yeah, I'm sure that the other one is down a little bit. That other one looks like it's bent there, but I don't know that it's worth trying to take all of this loose. Plus, I want to retain some of the original combine too, so yeah. We can always do more swapping later. Will this piece fit in the back? Got our ladder rack up there. That worked good. We'll see how long that lasts before I slingshot it off the side. Secret cow just quietly moving amongst the herd. Ooh. Don't mind me. I'm just a cow. I'm just a special cow. We're just moving along. Oh, here comes the bull. He's gonna try to mount us. No. Oh, now 1 cow is following me. Now 2 cows are following me. Maybe I need to use this as like a cow chasing mobile. If they think it's a cow, they might follow it places. All right, let's see if we can do the same thing to this one. I probably should change all the pieces, but I'm not gonna, for now at least. Oh, that was very aggressive to you, but such is life. Ouch, burning hot. Okay. So, I realize now, one thing I should have done was I should have brought the bolts from the other one. I knew that if I didn't do that, I'd regret it. Alright, the chain's got to go on. Don't forget about the chain. Remind yourself about the chain. Don't forget the chain. Sure. Okay, let's put that there. Chain here. Well, that ain't gonna work, is it? We need to get ourselves better hardware. Apparently, the original hardware will no longer play ball with us even for a day. So I guess I will go do that thing it doesn't look like we're gonna get there with it at all. Okay. Let me see what I can find. I'll be right back. Alright, here we go. If my brain cells weren't all the small size, I might have been thinking of this sooner. But it would make more sense to put this together with wrenches instead of an impact. See? I didn't have the next size long, which I would have really licked on this one because of this chain ordeal. But that's okay. We can adapt and overcome. This will probably come loose now, see? But I can always go back and swap out. Probably never will, but I could. So there's that. Now, as predicted, this isn't anywhere close. So, what's the guy gonna do about that? Okay, well, I could hem-haw around and cry. That would be a choice. I could find a punch to jam in there and line it up. That would be the better thing to do. I could find a screwdriver. Come on, you. Come on, you, man. What's happening here? Things are not going my way. This is supposed to be simple. A simple project. And it's not. It's not because I'm not replacing enough pieces is the problem. I don't think I'm going to get it this way either. Come on. Is that enough? No. Is that enough to go like this? Nope, that ain't enough. Okay, red pliers. Okay, you can't see what's happening, but basically, this is what I'm up against here. I need more than what I got. And the only way I know how to do that is to just pure pressure it together. If I could get it enough that a guy could get the nut started, then the nut will pure pressure it together, see? And I can put in the other one. I could take this one back loose again. And then everything will be right with the world. It's kind of going. See, what's happened is, the damage that was caused bent this ladder down, is what's happening. So the ladder is actually twisted or something. I don't know. Well, that didn't work like I'd hoped. Maybe I should loosen it at the bottom and see about putting that on there. That's what needs to happen. Something like that. And I just needed to loosen it. That's what I needed to do. Loosen that bottom one. Don't run away. One of them. think I might have it. Okay. Let's see if we can get this one to go. This one will go. Alright. We're getting there now. Let's take this back loose real quick. Put the lock washer on. Pretty soon we'll have it. Alright. One more. We gotta get the next size bolt, because that ain't doing it for us there. That bottom design there with the brace on there and the chain. I'm gonna get a longer bolt. Bolt the brace solid and then put a second nut for the chain, because that's nonsense. And then that stiffened this up tons. Now we'll swap ladders, which hopefully will go simply. It'll be interesting to see if there was a bushing in there, I see. So we're gonna have to revamp that because that is long since gone. I mean, all right. What's this got going for it? Anything? No, crumbly board. Get out of here, you. Oh, that's a good place to catch dirt. That's great. Alright. That is a humongous hole. I don't know what you said. Now, I'm going to see if maybe I can just get... Do I want to just see if I can get a bigger bolt to put in there? I guess I can put these in for now, but they ain't gonna do a whole heck of a lot with that humongous gap. You know, a guy could put almost like 5/8 bolts in there probably. Let me see what I got. Okay, GoPro failure again, but I got this on there. I got some big bolts in there as placeholders. I'll try to go to town and find some kind of bushing that will do what I want. Our combine is not nearly as wore as like this, the holes on this ladder, because we never folded it up. It stayed down all the time. So, but when I get on it now, it's much more solid-er. However, I may still change this piece eventually because it's bent up there, and I don't know. I mean, it's got a little, that gives it a little bit of shakiness to it, but not at all like it was. I mean, it feels like you can get up there now without killing yourself, and that's what I was after. So I don't know. We can do that later on. Mainly now it was just for functionality's sake. Boy, if you look at that ladder here, you can see how twisted up it is. It got a little bit jerked around or something. So, and that brace too. That happened while the head was coming off. It something went wrong, or I don't know how I did it, but anyway, I think we got us something. I'll get some more appropriate hardware, but another thing checked off our list. So progress is being made, however slowly. At least we are headed in the right direction. As always, if you enjoy my videos, give them a thumbs up. Leave a comment and tell me how dumb you think I am. Or if by some slim chance you liked it, say that. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.